There we go. Let's just turn that down. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. There we go. There's Oggy. No, there's Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, lads.
How's your hair coming along?
Actually, very good.
Very good.
Yeah, it's all healthy, and it's not really starting to sprout yet, but that's exactly correct. So all good.
Good, good.
Give me 2 more months, and we should start seeing the growth come in.
Awesome.
I just wanted to stop watching that. There we go.
You know, vanity has limits, but okay.
What do you do with your camera, Oggy? It's got 3 dots again.
It's frozen.
That's right. Oh, that's just his bandwidth.
It is cold in the States at the moment, so the pipes are frozen.
Yeah. The pipes
I
are
wouldn't mind some of that.
the pipes are cooling. The pipes are frozen. Is it the same thing, is it? He'll be back in a minute. So
There he is.
yeah, I got rid of this.
Frozen again.
I got. It's all right. Yeah. Just stop streaming your game. Just no. Stop streaming the game and just stream your camera so people can see the lips moving. Or
It's
just
smooth, but I can't
it's
hear
all
what you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah, that's it. Yes.
Pink Floyd.
And David's in the house and Yak Lama's in the house. I think Yak Lama's in Thailand now. Aren't you Yak Lama? Yeah. Whereabouts are you? You coming to the meetup? But when's the next meetup? 3 weeks away, isn't it? 2, yeah, it's 5 weeks. Anyway.
March 1st.
Yeah, that's it. Something. Yeah. Where's my calendar? Where's my calendar?
I'm 4 booked on March 1st. 4 books. I'm going to make a choice.
Right, today is officially Chinese New Year, even though Shania and Mum and everybody else is putting out their offerings yesterday and letting off the fireworks and everything else. But today supposedly is the official start of Chinese New Year.
So, Buddy be mate.
Back in Melbourne for 2 weeks and back to Thailand on the 17th of February. Okay, so the next meet-up is on the 1st of March. Maybe you'll be up in Bangkok for them. You can always organise that. I'm going to run into Bangkok this afternoon, probably link up with Jerry, and we're going to go to Chinatown and have a look at all the pretty lights and all the red people wearing red clothing. I think I've got a red shirt here somewhere. I've got a red cap, so I have to wear a red shirt as well.
Sorry to disappoint you, but you're not running into me. I
What?
did that on Wednesday. I ain't going back tonight because it's going to be crowded.
Well, and
Plus, I have a dinner in
I've got the gimbal charged up. Well, it says it's charged up, but I'll just keep it on charge just in case. So we may even do a live stream there. I don't know. I know I saw Paul did a live stream from there yesterday. So thought, what's Chinese New Year like in Chinatown in Thailand? Yeah, we're half
It's fun.
yeah.
Well, I remember we checked it out last year, but
food's
we did it during
awesome.
the day. Yeah, the food would be amazing,
Food is
wouldn't it?
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The crowd is, it's nut to butt, dude. It's really nut to butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Charles doesn't want to show his face because he's part of Anonymous,
Man,
Yeah.
the man of
Sorry, I just
mystery.
look like your
Yeah.
typical Thai.
We want to keep our audience. We want to keep our audience. Just stay hidden, okay?
Yeah, you have to get behind the paywall before you can see my face.
Is that what?
oh, is it a challenge? All right. Bring it.
Stephen Manash. Stephen, down on the bar where everyone knows your name. Glad you came. Yes. No, we're not changing the name. It's going to be called the Down Under Bar and stay the Down Under Bar. It's not going to be called Waz's Bar or anything else like that. It's Susie's Bar.
Yeah.
If you know, if we've ever changed the name, we just change it to Susie's Bar because that's how we call it. Midget Susie's. Because we shorten everything in Australia. Down Under Bar, that's lots of words. Susie's is little words.
One compared to 3.
That's it, yeah. Got to save time everywhere you go. Come on. Yak Love. I'm staying in Chiang Mai. My timing's off when I'm in Bangkok, and my girlfriend gives me a get out of jail free ticket. It's quite limited. You mean you don't get a hall pass? Jeez, you've got the wrong girlfriend there. Yeah. I said to Shania yesterday, I'm going to go into Bangkok today instead of yesterday. So don't go. I says, I want to go and see Chinatown in Chinese New Year. And then she went off, run off, ate Suki last night with Bumika, out, about 10 miles west of us here. She comes home with a stomach ache. Well, don't eat so much. Come on. It's your fault, not mine. You ate the food. Nobody put it in your mouth, only you.
You know you're not going to win that battle.
I'm never going to win that battle. No, I'm never going to win that battle. Not one bit, one iota.
Yeah.
So Jen arrives next Friday, and of course that's again.
Never discourage women from putting things in their mouth.
Oh, Oggy.
I'm glad this is an. No, we got this set for 18 plus. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I should set it for 18 plus only. God.
What nice? I didn't say anything.
It's the innuendo. It's the innuendo. Come on. See, the camera's working properly now, so.
Yeah. Once you knew the camera was working, the bombs came through.
Yeah.
The insinuation bombs.
But Chinese New Year, I didn't realise actually it runs for 2 weeks. I thought it was primarily 3 days.
Yeah.
Third day of the Lunar New Year, but it actually runs for 2 weeks. The whole fun and festivities are going for 2 weeks. So I guess Chinese New Year Thailand plastered across the thumbnail and associated words should get some views out of it, I would have guessed. People checking out what it's like here in Thailand for Chinese New Year. Yeah, Jen's on my case now. He says, "Why don't you do more clickbait?" I said, "Well, that detracts. Really? That detracts from the whole idea of why I do a channel, which is to be real. I'm just a real guy. Just have a few weird ideas. That's what you get when
those running around Thailand.
When you read too much occult material, you get weird. That's what happens. I'll start teaching people how to summon their holy guardian angel next.
Listening to Pink Floyd and watching Monty Python were my foundations. So.
Yeah. So what else we got? Mark the Booker Day on the 24th. Okay, so that's a Buddhist event. What else?
So no alcohol that day.
We're talking about doing the so that they're still talking about doing the what do you call it, Bar Citizen on the 2nd on the 2nd.
2nd of March. Yeah.
I haven't put it in my calendar yet, have I?
I froze again.
Bar Citizen Bangkok. And I will add that one to Bangkok events. There is a calendar I am creating for these types of events that if you need it is a publicly shared calendar which is I'm controlling. I think Todd's got access to it as well to add things but he's an Apple person. I'm a Google person.
I do have it linked. You can know what you're doing. Yeah.
And we're going to try to build this Bangkok events so we can keep people apprised of what's going on, on a regular basis if people want to get creative with this sort of stuff. Why is nobody chatting? We're just talking too much. Go on. It's up to you guys on the viewing screen to actually say something or type something. Otherwise, we'll just talk amongst ourselves all day.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, this is our typical.
Talk to myself.
Talk to yourself.
This is a treasure for me.
And again, I'm going to pitch my Twitch channel again, right? So we are working diligently to get up in the rankings of Twitch. Right, these are my rankings that I need to get. So I need an average of 3 concurrent viewers. Right. Currently, I'm 2.87 out of 30 days. Right, and path to affiliate. So, building a community. I need 5 people chatting at once to unlock this next thing here, which is a VIP status. Now, I'm not forcing anybody to do that. Just the fact that we are regularly streaming now, so there is a schedule that I'm trying to keep as best as possible. And then, of course, the path to affiliate, which is having an average of 3 viewers over the period of time, which is over a 30-day period. So, if you've got nothing better to do, there is a link to my Twitch, and that should come up in the screen shortly when Streamlabs decides to actually put something up there. Well, that'll put it up there once you start chatting, of course. It's got to be sort of so many people chatting at once all the time. But yeah, so we are still working on that. And the schedule, if I go back to my channel. Yep, my schedule, well, I put the quick versions there. So Sunday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, Monday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, Tuesday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, Thursday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, and Saturday 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. So there's my, I don't have any spare time now. But that was my gaming time. I thought, well, I'm always streaming to Discord when I'm playing games, so I might as well put it on Twitch and make you click the link. Anyway, so yeah, if you're not subscribed already, there's a link to the channel there, and I'm going to put it in that window there because I can't type into that one. Yeah. Oh, you've already just did that. You beat me to it. Oh, that's all right. Anyway,
Call me admin. Just
call
me
you admin. Okay, Mr. Admin.
My new code name, admin.
Yeah, I just got to, I said, this is the thing, I've got to just start doing the things that they tell you to do, like make sure that you get your shout outs and your call to actions and the thing, and make your titles more clickbaity, and I'm so anti-establishment. It's not funny. Don't. He says, don't bend. Can you add a link to your Google Calendar? I will do that. I've just got to find how to do that. Settings and sharing. Bangkok events. Right, and
I think you need an email to be able to share it, that's all.
That's an export. Bangkok calendar settings. Sharing. Share with specific people. They're the people who do use it, and get shareable link. There we go. Copy that link. I could shorten it, but I'll just put it up there. It shouldn't overrun the. Yeah, so that should give you can subscribe to that calendar. It's public access and all that sort of stuff. All good. Yeah, we did have an article we wanted to just, like a community announcement thing here that's fairly serious. G'day, Mark. Mark's in the house. Okay. Oh, and did I miss anybody else? I don't think I missed anybody else. Yeah. So we thought we'd talk about this today. I don't think people really talk about it enough, about the things you have to watch here in Thailand. Young. Check the room.
In case people think we're sort of trying to lead you on a garden path, I have one of these in 3 rooms in the house.
Yeah.
Because of that fact.
Yep.
As soon as I see anything, it gets sprayed. So
that's it. Yep, you got to be careful.
Once you get dengue, you have dengue. That's it.
That's right. And it comes and goes and comes back, and Oggie's disappeared again. So dengue fever becoming a big problem in Thailand. 8,000 plus infected this month. So that's, I think they're reading the article. It said it's 8,197 people. This is the month of January, marking a 91.25% increase from January last year, when only 4,286. I would put down to extra tourism, but that's only my thoughts. More people coming to Thailand, not realising that the mosquitoes here, they don't bite hard, but they bite dirty. They bite dirty, so be careful of that. 13 patients have died from dengue fever this year. Dengue fever is a mosquito-borne virus, but you know what it is. Who doesn't know what dengue fever is all about? It's a virus. It's like a glandular fever, a little bit worse. And once you have glandular fever, you pretty much have it forever, just like herpes simplex. And I haven't had my lip go off for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years now.
That's the chili. It burns everything on your lips.
Yeah, but it just upsets the nerve endings there, which then creates a sort of an autoimmune response because it thinks it's a virus. Which the viruses always stay in your body. Just the fact that your immune system keeps them at bay. It just knows when one spawns, it knows what to do with it because it learns. Right? People think that COVID-19 is gone once you have a freaking anti-vaccine. No, it doesn't. It's in your body. It was in your body forever. Right? Just that your immune system takes care of it. Anyway, I'm not an immunologist. You can always talk to Vance about that. He is. Common symptoms are high fever, severe headache, muscle and joint pain, nausea, vomit. Okay, severe headaches. That's just old age.
I was gonna say that sounds like a good Friday night.
It's good fun. Dengue is insidious. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, there you go. Look, Nightbot is working. Good. Scary. That young bloke, Ricky, lost the Thai wife. Really? Okay. Yeah, it's a sad situation when it happens. You know, for such a small little animal. Whenever you see them, kill them. You know, don't do it the Thai way. If you're going to kill them, get out the spray. Like Sonia doesn't like using the spray because it smells. She gets out and she's trying to, tennis racket with them, the tennis racket things. Anyway,
The electric ones?
the ones, the zappers. Yeah.
I love the electric.
Oh, they're so good. They're just fun things to play with.
They're good entertainment.
Yeah.
If I want to kill something, raid.
Rate it, yes. So he said that the patients were children aged 5 to 14 years old. Most of them were diagnosed in southern and central provinces. So it's not as prevalent up north. And we have been getting a lot of water down the southern provinces in the last few months, haven't we? From what I've been reading.
Well, you know my stories about Bang Chung and how much it rains here, so yeah. But to be honest, there hasn't been a proliferation compared to last year that I've seen. But mind you, my next door neighbour plays tennis every morning, so it's like Rafa Nadal's living next door. You hear the click, 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 click.
Right.
So, but I think it's the combination between, yes, there has been spurts of rain and then spurts of hot weather, allowing the larvae to spawn a lot quicker and everything like that. So,
I think Troll's had something on your Discord channel. You're trying to organise, what is it, Psycho trying to organise a new meetup for Thai learning? Troll, you still there? When he gets back, we'll ask him. I'm pretty sure they're trying to organise another, weekly or monthly meetup where you can come and hang with, Farang who speak Thai, and, try to learn off each other. Look, I'll be into, if it fits into my calendar, I'll be, into getting, a little bit of an assistance there, since I am actually actively trying to learn Thai now. Slowly, but I'm making an active effort rather than just, come on, speak English. No, I'll get my translator out so I can speak Thai. Then you learn more. You do. So, what was that word we were learning in Jip? Don't get those two.
Jim.
Jim. Yeah.
Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Jim and Jim.
Jim and Jim. Did you hear that? Jim and Jim. Don't get the two mixed up.
No.
Because when you're eating her out and if it tastes like chili, it's the wrong Jim. Did I say that?
No. Oh, we're going downhill. Hang on.
We're going. Let's see.
Hang on. Where's my thing? There we go. No, I'm just going to go.
And you're getting on me.
Okay.
I didn't say a word. I'm just slinking down.
Still water with algae. Yes, it's that's what causes most of the. Again, they try to do their best by sort of spraying these areas, but puddles of water come up everywhere. David, am I allowed to post the invite link? Yeah, sure, yeah. Look, as I said, we are, for want of a better word, a public channel. Everything we do here is done for public, and we try to monitor everything. The fact that like we have multiple Discord voice channels here. The channel we're in here is the on-air streaming. So what it means is the fact that just watch your P's and Q's. If we're in the chat lobby, we're just talking, so you can let it loose. But here we are public, and when we're streaming, we're public. When we're doing anything, we're public, and everything we do is all public. So and I have a few private videos, but I said, none of my Patreons or members have really asked me to do anything special. They just continue to just support the channel that way. And what can you do? I do the occasional video that I think, like we did Jerry's party. We did the full length version, with Jerry on the couch and stumbling everywhere. But only half a dozen people get to see that because they're the Patreons. Jerry's version.
I didn't show your bad side.
Oh yes, because you were doing the public version. Yeah, I told you to. Yeah. See, they still reckon you need to get a Patreon channel going. Just you'll have people who want to support you. You're doing a good job. It's all going to go to Tiki anyway. So.
Well, then she better get to work and do more.
Is that what it is? Is it?
Actually, I will say that some of my recent videos have gotten a whole lot better. I'm just not getting views on them, which is sad.
I was looking at the video from yesterday, for instance. Okay, look, I said I'm quite open about my channel. I don't give a fuck what people know. So, this one here, this is what happens now. Like, what happened here? Right, so I was getting a good ramp up on this video up until about maybe 1.5 days, and of course YouTube just said, "You've had enough. We're not going to promote it anymore."
New content comes in.
How do you get this AI to fix this shit? It's obviously going well. Why did you stop promoting it? I think it's probably the volume of people that on YouTube these days. I was reading the other day that YouTube have a super premium where it's like $72 US a month, but it's linked to like 10 other major streaming platforms. And they've got 8 million subscribers in that.
Wow.
8 million people paying $72 a month for their cable streaming service. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I got some good watch hours on it. A little bit, it was up there, and then it dipped, I think. Yeah. But
well, it's that 15-second attention span.
Yeah,
I say it tongue in cheek, but
they call it
another shiny toy over here. I'll go over here. Yeah.
But I get when engage reach, so I get reasonable CTR. Well, on the first day CTR we get higher, but that was the average 7.9. And in the old days, anything with a CTR of 5% was considered a good video, but not anymore. It's just that all the legit bait versus clickbait. And unfortunately, legit bait's so hard to do to get catchwords that that align with the videos you're doing. But yeah. Why they stopped just pushing it out, I don't know. I give up with it. It's a game. I haven't worked out to exploit the game yet. Gamers write games you can exploit. If you do this, then that will happen. Oh yeah. But YouTube, the AI is driving that shit. I've got no idea how it works. Yaklama, The Secret Life of Jerry Unrated sounds like a YouTube viral video. Okay, there you go. Come on, Jerry, get on that one.
I couldn't hear that.
Oh, it's on the chat there. The Secret Life of Jerry Unrated sounds like a YouTube viral video.
I hate to tell you, it would be boring as sin.
What you're going to do is going to ticket the camera, right, and just have her film you on a daily basis, and you just shut the fuck up,
That would get about 3 views.
Bartendering course by Jerry.
I've given my camera to Shania a few times, and it's not hard to use. You're just going to make sure you power it on, click, right, and press the button while you're pointing it that way. It's not a selfie camera. It's not, like hold the camera still and focus on the subject. Yeah.
I can't complain. Tiki's pretty good with that. plus she's a little bit of a ham herself, so.
Yeah, she is. She's funny. Sonia's funny too, but every time the camera comes out, she wants to be a good girl. You know, the only time you saw her out of in her element was at your party after a few drinks.
The Shania we know is not quite the Shania that shows up on the video.
Because she turns it down. That's what she does. She knows it's public, and she's a good devout Buddhist. She likes to be a good girl.
That doesn't go anywhere. Come on, man. She's
Yeah.
a good devout Buddhist also, but she would like. I'm sure she'd love to be an actress.
I always mean to what's that word underneath that? Meant? What the fucking
Always
hell?
mean to watch promoted videos.
Oh, okay.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mark jumped into the Twitch stream after this last week. I don't know how much gaming Mark follows, but yeah. Today we'll be jumping into Imperion, I think, because we spun up an Imperion server.
Mark did ask and got assistance setting up dual screens at his house before he went back home this time. So he did intimate that he was going to look at gaming of some sort.
A devout Buddhist. Yeah, she's too much sookie these days. I don't know. You get older, eat more. Is that what it is? You don't actually eat more. I proved that. Just eat less, and you can lose the weight. Maybe we need to get those Jerry Ricky Gervais fat shaming videos translated to Thai and then sort of link them for. I'm not having a go at anybody in particular, but I was overweight, right? Why? Because I was eating too much, right? And it's just a function of it, what you eat and what you burn,
Your body's an engine.
That's it. It's an engine. Look at it as an engine, Anyway, Mark, I did wish list.
Whilst.
Whilst I was cooking. I did. Okay, right. I can't get rid of that freaking heart on there, and it annoys us. It's annoying shit. I don't know why they put that there. Can we get rid of it? We're trying to read a fucking chat screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are what you exactly, Stephen. A pile of lard. Yeah, I've still got. I have been doing sit-ups in the morning. It takes about a month for that stuff to start to kick into gear. I don't do many because it hurts my back. So I stretch and do sit-ups, and that after 10 minutes that's enough. But Vance told me 10 minutes is all it needs. Okay, 10 minutes is all it's going to get. Posted link. Cool. Thanks, David. Yeah, but we are trying to compile this into this calendar. It's probably going to take a while for it to take on, but we'll try to keep it updated with things that are happening around the place. Things with of course, things that are like we're in Thailand. I don't know if everybody realizes this. In Thailand, you make plans maybe 1 or 2 days out. To make things a week out or a month out, that's very Westerner, right? But I'm pretty Thai now, and I was my schedule was to go in with Jerry yesterday, and I want to do Chinatown tomorrow, so I'm going tomorrow. I don't want to do 2 days in Bangkok.
Too bad. Yesterday I would have went with you last night.
Yeah.
But today I just can't.
Yeah, that's all right. Warren means he has to get out of bed, not that's one sit-up, isn't it? Actually getting up, but
Oh yeah.
I do.
Fall back to sleep again. You do another one.
It takes me 10 minutes to accomplish that one sit-up.
Does it? No, I do. What's that? Leg lifts, lateral leg lifts, and I do my stretching, and the stretching also involves going back down and stretching, which is a sit-up in itself, So I'm doing the full leg stretch, hamstrings stretch, and everything else, trying to get things working.
planking is another good one if you're starting off slow. You can plank from your knees and then you
Yeah.
bring your knees back further and everything like that. So,
Well, when I did that whole gym thing a few years back, after that 3 months, I was so fucking sore. I vowed never go to the gym again because I just I went hammer and tong at it, and
no,
and
you've got to
that
start slowly.
killed me. Then of course the guys at the gym that I got to meet, they egg you on. Come on, let's do this exercise. Let's do this one. Free weights and I threw my back out at the end of it. Yeah, people do. I don't think I talked about it. Well, is it David? G'day, Gramanis. G'day, David. How you doing? Good morning. Greetings from Copenhagen. What's the weather like down in Copenhagen, David? Yeah, wait the 30 seconds for that response. But yes, this year is a different year. It's just going to be a different year, and that's what we're focusing on. Got my license renewal last Wednesday. I've shot a video about that, and really, that was going to be our lunch video, but I actually talked about the procedure, and then I finished there at 10:30. Look, I'll spruik a bit of it now. Okay, so this is the thing I still don't understand about Thailand. You got the DLT app now, right? It's a DLT app, and you go in there to book your license renewal. Press the button, what place you go, press that button. Okay, and then they sort of say, when do you want to come? And they bring up a time slot schedule. Okay, well, I can do Wednesday the 7th of February at 9 a.m. That's my slot. Okay. The previous night, Shanda says, we need to get up at 6 o'clock. I'll get up at 5:30. We need to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the DLT. I said, but my appointment's at 9 o'clock. She says, that doesn't matter. That makes no difference to the situation whatsoever. So, okay, so we got to the DLT at 6:30 and we hung around there at the DLT. We were first in the queue, but we only first by like 2 minutes. As we were parking, the second car was coming into park as well. So anyway, I got ticket number 1 on the license thing. Even though my appointment's at 9, I'm in the line-up first in the queue when the doors open at 8 o'clock in the morning. Still makes you're going through as a group. Right, we had, we're going through as a group of 25. And that's mixed in with the car and bike license. Oh, it is bizarre. I wish I could have showed you this inside. It would have been funny. It would have made for an extra fun event to show you what it's like inside. But the quick update on that. Supposedly, if I bring that up open with photos, there we go. This colorblind chart thing that they used when I first came here, it looks like it's been fully deprecated. They no longer use this anymore. And again, how that, I can see some reds and some greens, but you get to, I think down here, the green ones down here look so much like the reds to me. It's not funny,
You also got blue down there as well.
Yeah, and it's all to do. It's all to. I have no problem with the blue.
Yellow.
There's a lot of yellow.
Could I zoom in on that? Yeah, lots of yellow, and it's the clustering of the colours that throws me out. But again, I'll do it. I'll bring it up in. This is the thing that gets me. You're trying to do a colour chart, and this is me. Open with Photoshop. This is the thing about colour. Right, there's the colour chart there. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to use the colour tester. Right, that one there. That one is red, but the hue there, it's only RGB 135 with 50%, 50, well, it's about 25% green and 25% blue. Yet that's called red. It's not red. It's not red, right? Yellow, on the other hand, is red and green, which is correct. I have no problem seeing yellow, right? Green, well, there we go. We've got no red in that, but we've got blue in that green. So I can see the blue greens, no problem. But there, down here, we've got, where is it? That one there, I think it was. That one's a red green, right? And this is how colour works. And that's only on the 255-bit scale. Colour is infinite. Unfortunately, my eyes aren't attuned to that sort of colouring. right? Especially like if we had the colour, green, up there like that, then it's not going to be a problem. I see those greens, no problem whatsoever. It's when they get into these hues down here that it gets. I'll show you on a colour chart. When you get those hues, they just wash out for me. Like those greens there, that top one there, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Right, but as soon as they start getting down here, right, that to me that looks brown, but they still call that green. It's starting to get brown to me.
Green.
That's
It's
a
green
forest
to me.
green. Yeah.
But it's starting to verge on brown to me.
I love the books that come out with the different colours, and you got to pick the number that's actually on the page.
Yeah, there is a colour testing thing. If I can, what?
Yeah.
There's Pantone charts, which
Yeah.
are the standardized colors.
Yeah, I love them. It's like you remember the old 3D books where you had to stare at the middle of the page, let your eyes go crosswise so you could actually see the 3D image? Was that an 80s thing?
I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to-
that was
Definitely an
a
80s thing.
2000s thing, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, a lot of pictures, a lot of posters came out.
Yeah.
And you had to stare at them and you'd see the 3D image. And some people just couldn't see them.
Yeah.
So a quick story,
Mhm.
when I went for my first driver's license, I went to the local clinic to do the medical.
Yeah.
And they pulled out the book, and the book has all the colors, and there's a number in there. So I look at the first one, 5. I look at the second one, nothing. The third color, nothing. The fourth color, nothing. Can't see a damn thing. So they start talking in Thai to each other, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna fail this thing. So I quickly, at that time I was studying Thai, I picked up a pencil, Si Luang. I picked up something that was blue, Si Fa, Si Dam, Si Som, and they started, Si Dang, they started cracking up because I could see the colors, and I was telling them the colors in Thai, but I couldn't see the colors in the book.
Mhm.
And they passed me twice now. Next year I got to go back for a third 5-year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and
Nurses were all laughing that I was able to tell them the colors in Thai, but I had no idea what the hell the numbers were in the book.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm back to the license here, which is in the video, will be out next week. Anyway, the colour test now is just a red light, a yellow light, and a green light, but they randomly come up on the light post, right? And they are in my case, they are quite recognisable, red, yellow, and green. Because I've never had a problem with traffic lights, because it's that brighter colours. Right, now, I've just put that link up in here, right? This is the test. I'm not wearing the glasses. I actually do have the glasses. These things here, these are more expensive than Ray-Bans, they really are. I thought they wouldn't be so tinted though. They help change the colour, right? And it filters out and balances the colour better for my particular colour blindness. But I've used them a few times, but I find them inconvenient, and they're not aviator style glasses, which is a pain in the ass, which is the sort of style I like to wear. Come on, just go back and stick a hole in. But yeah.
Back in your box.
Yeah, so this is a colourblind test, and it tells you, right, so a colourblind test. What do I see? Right, I see nothing.
Green.
Green.
Well, that's just said,
You mean you're supposed to see a number in there,
yeah,
or just the color?
there's supposed to be nothing, yeah, so, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Restart the test. I've got to do it. It's a timing thing, so there's nothing there. I see nothing there.
Nothing.
What? I've got to turn something off here. I'll just turn the shields off and restart the whole thing. Come on. Okay. Start test. 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Hawk.
Let me just do. I'm doing this one. Nothing. Right. 2, 3. Nothing. 5. That one there looks like a 3. That one's nothing. 2, 6. Nothing. 7. Nothing. Nothing. 8. Nothing. There's something there, but I can't make that one out. I'll say nothing. That's 8. That's again nothing. Nothing. Right.
So you're
Right.
green.
Wow,
You're
you're
green.
really bad. I missed about 3 of them.
I can see them all.
No, I missed at least 3.
So Dutan colorblind. So you're moving into a color cone response. 100% blue, 80% red. I just don't. So I just have the green. So
Yeah.
you know, they're not cheap, these glasses.
Oh.
But they're a special filter that then what it does, it turns these colours down so it enhances the green so you can see colour better. But again, it's the luminance that drops, which makes it really hard. Anyway, so you've got the link there. So I would like to know anybody else found out they're just colourblind or what level they are, you know. You can do the test. Looks like they've got some in a different colour and styles now, but still don't have any aviator styles. But would I spend another $485 on them? I don't know. Should tell. I think the test used to tell you what it meant too. Yeah. Quite bad. Anyway. But it's a good test. That's a quick, unlike most of them, that's a nice quick one, and of course they've got prosthetics that can improve it and help you out. And from what I've read, and you know, people who are really bad, so mine are to do with the luminance levels. You know, this is not firing the guns properly. Whereas some people are, you know, really bad. Whereas these glasses really make a big improvement. And I have to say, the improvement I got wearing them was only marginal. Okay, Billy, can you suggest? Well, can you say what? Okay, do you boys?
VPNs. Billy's just asked.
Oh, okay. Look, I was using what do you call it, ExpressVPN, but again, you know, everything I do these days, like I'm using Brave browser and everything's, you know, I've got proper security connections and everything else like that. I, of course, know what I'm doing, and I don't really need one these days. I make sure that all the links are valid, and those are getting pretty tricky now. They're using sort of, you know, high-end, alphanumeric characters. Look, you know, the A, for instance. So that's the A that is the standard, but there is another A in the 256 that looks like an A, but it's a different shape. You know, and they can spoof addresses like, you know, Citibank and things like that. Well, bank, B-A-N-K. They can change that A to be a bogus, you know, website. But you've got to be really aware of it. Look, I've been on the internet since bloody 87, 88. So there's nothing really goes past me. But there are some risks out there at the moment. There is a few. No, I'm not going to go into it. There's a few risks out there with cross-site scripting. The only thing I could recommend everybody, never use the same password twice. If you're going to spend money on something, spend something on like LastPass. Who can remember all these passwords? Like, these are the sites that I have registered into over the period of time. Right? They all require password authentication. No one person in their right mind can come up with any sort of password topology that you would remember and everybody would forget, you know. So get LastPass as opposed to anything else. Always use different passwords on every different site, and I think that's probably more reliable than a VPN. The only reason why you'd be using a VPN these days is simply to, you know, get around geo-blocking. And yeah,
I have two, but they're only to do with not really geo-blocking, but any time I do finance, I just do it as a third level.
Mm-hmm.
And one's Bullet VPN. I'm not affiliated in any way, but I find it, and the other one, because I've got two systems. I've got Microsoft and I've got Apple, and I use Bitdefender with Apple.
Yeah.
And they're the two that I have used, but I don't use them all the time. As you said, was it just be vigilant, just use common sense. And
so Brave browser does have a firewall VPN built into the browser, right? But it is a subscription. You've got to pay for it. Start the free trial.
VPN's kind of necessary if you're going to BitTorrent, right?
It's again, but don't forget your BitTorrents are using random ports as well. And, you know, the speed we download out, download out. No company in America is ever going to filter through gigabytes of data to find the 3 minutes as might have been on, operative words. Because that's about how long it takes to get a movie these days. It's 2 to 3 minutes.
Now, a couple years ago, I got the warning letter. It's like, you're doing something you
And
shouldn't
again,
be doing.
the law.
Shut off your internet.
The law states it's you sharing. If you set your BitTorrent up to not share back, then you're indemnified. You're not sharing anything. You're just going to a free public location to download something. You should not be in any way victimized by a movie company because you didn't pay their per diem.
But I accidentally shared.
Yeah, you
So
accidentally
I find
shared.
just by using the VPN protects you.
Yeah, it does. It takes you through a different thing, and of course, they're depending on who keeps the log. There's one there, Proton VPN. I've never used it. You get a free account. There are others out there. Best free from 2024. What's this list particularly say? Proton, Bitdefender. I've heard people talk about
That's
Bitdefender.
what I use.
Yeah.
That's what I use for my iOS.
Mm-hmm.
But I use a subscription because it gives me a lot more options to do stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
iOS is very different to Windows. So it's apples for apples and oranges for oranges. You can't sort of cross-pollinate, unfortunately.
Yeah, so, okay, Billy, I noticed downloading apps only I use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, don't use Wi-Fi at shopping centres, Billy.
Yeah.
That's one thing he did say. If you've got a phone that's 5G, 4G, you've got enough data and enough access to towers that are locked into your profile that you do not need to use public Wi-Fi.
When I leave the house, I turn my Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, it actually upsets your 4G because the fact that some of these shopping centres you go to, like AIS, right, it'll automatically connect to Wi-Fi, but you're not on a browser, you're trying to use your banking app.
Yeah.
And the banking app will not go through their Wi-Fi because you haven't logged in to the Wi-Fi portal. Right, so just turn your Wi-Fi off. Just use your 4G or 5G or whatever you're using. Yeah.
Well, the only other thing, if like Waz and I do when we used to do the tag team in town, is if I had connection and you didn't, we just hotspot. But do that with your mates because that system's secure. You can create your own hotspot through your phone.
Well, this is what I do, because Shanja doesn't have the account I've got. She pays as she goes. So I think she's on a prepaid. So she doesn't like to use it, so she just asked me to turn my Wi-Fi hotspot on, and she tethers off my phone. Okay, my phone's only 4G. I don't know when we're ever going to go to 5G, and I don't really find the need to go to 5G.
No.
So, and 4G's everywhere just about now in Thailand. But this is Thailand, of course. Different places will be different things. But yeah, there's a whole bunch. So, PC Mag recommend those ones. Have a look at those for a free one. You've got to watch some of them because some of them are only a free trial. And then, of course, if you have to start the trial with a credit card, don't use it. Right? And you can bounce around these free trials, and they're popping up and down. But don't forget, they're collecting data off you as well, and and their reputation throughout the industry will be relevant to who they are, what state they're in America, that their business is, and so on and so forth. Because every state in America has different laws around this as well. And then, of course, in defence here in Thailand, you can go to any freaking wet market, dry market, anywhere, and you'll find all these CDs in plastic sleeves on the, what they're doing is they're BitTorrenting it. Then they're downloading, they're cutting it to CD and putting their own print on it, right? It's surely if the movie companies really wanted to get serious about, the way it works or this infringement, they'd start at Thailand wet markets. But again, the Thailand laws don't, the American laws governing this and the First Amendment, stuff, don't really apply in Thailand. So they really don't have any leverage here in Thailand to do anything because it just gets too complicated. Just turn off upload sharing, so you're not sharing, so it indemnifies you from sharing, content. and you can argue fucking black and blue if they come at you. So, but I'm just downloading something. I don't give a fuck. It's just on the internet. I click on that link and I can download it. You know, just like I can download a picture, I can download a fucking game, I can download an app from the App Store. It's there. Don't target the user who can click a link. Target the person sharing it, right? Or the company that has the website that puts all those links in one place. Take them to court, but they're up there because they're outside the US jurisdiction.
Use your words, was it?
Jurisdiction. Oh my God, jeez, that's a word, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so send the Wi-Fi to the app with the 35G hotspot, then fax
It's
it. To,
Monash being
yeah,
Monash.
yeah. Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's download when you want him?
He did actually join the Thailand Vloggers Hub recently, and he didn't answer the questions, and he used a different name, not Stephen Monash, but I knew it was Stephen Monash anyway, so I let him in. But at least, Stephen, go and read the rules. Make sure you don't post anything that's, otherwise I'll ban you again. Everybody has to agree to the rules on the group, because I'm a bit of a Nazi on that one. I'll say that word too, you know. Thailand content only. That's what it means. It's Thailand vlog, Thailand content only. I get so many people who want to post stuff of bloody, Indonesia and Vietnam and Philippines, and I'm going, it's not Thailand content. You can watch our content, but don't try to put your other stuff on there. It's for Thailand vloggers doing Thailand content. Anyway, how did you celebrate your birthday? I had dinner with my girl on the Thursday night. But she then sort of surprised me by a few of her friends came around and crashed our party, and brought cake. They brought cake, so I didn't mind. Yeah, as long as they bring cake, it's okay. Friday we did the stream from Down Under Bar, and then of course, what was it? What's the one across the street? The one with the live band, the Green Room.
Green Room.
Yeah, they started playing, and okay, we'll stop it here. But Shundi did turn up with Katie. Katie, yeah, and we had a bit of fun, and we didn't leave there till 11 o'clock or something. So it was quite a nice party. Lots of shots. That's rain.
It's raining with you.
It's rain. That's rain.
Not here.
See, you're virtually in my room now. That's what it is. See,
it is overcast, and I do have laundry on the line, so I've got to
whether that's rain.
got to get it. No, it will rain in our neck of the woods sometime today.
I've got a link. Just hold on a sec. I need to get to the link.
You got clouds out your window, Jerry?
Weather radar.
No, not yet. We do have clouds. Yeah, clouds or smog. Let me check the smog.
Oh, down my way there is.
Oh, there it is. It's coming over my house. They're just trying to zoom in on my house now. Where's my house? Okay, that's
the green patch there. It's coming over
that's
your
it.
house
Yeah,
right now.
that's it. Yeah, 11:10. Yeah. So what is it? What time is it?
Smog going on. Not terrible, but not good.
So 11 o'clock.
Have a look at Bang Chung. Where's Bang Chung?
Bang Chung.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want this weather map link? I can give you this weather map link. Oh, look, I don't mind sharing my links with people. It's better than the other one I was using. Yeah, Bang Chung. That's Bang Chung looks like there's nothing down there. Looks like nothing down there. That's the Rayong Airport, isn't it?
Yeah, Utapao. Yeah, Rayong Airport. So yeah,
something moving in.
There. Oh yeah, that's coming my way.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours. 2 hours
Yeah.
away. What are we looking for? The Chinese New Year.
Just received an invite to a
10,
Chinese New Year
11.
thing near Pattaya, so got to work out whether I'm going to go to that.
We may have some rain this afternoon. We'll have to sort of see how we go with those plans to run into the city. It won't be fun trying to do a video in the rain. I don't have an IP86 phone for doing a live stream, so. But yeah, free VPNs, all good. So all that sort of all good and useful information for people. And we've got 5 minutes left. So yeah. What else we got? Don't send a link to them. I don't see the invite link to my book club. Is YouTube automatically removing it? Yeah, you can't post links here, David. Look, I'd have to go and give you moderator permissions. Do you want I'll ask you. Do you want to moderator permissions? Because I'd have to find you first on. So you can't even bring the person's account up anymore. I'll go to channel. I can go to channel.
Suggestion is from the Discord afterwards, and we'll go through the process. Do you want to add it to YouTube or add it to Waz's calendar so that?
No, I've just got to get in here to. Okay, I can give you moderator permissions. Okay, so
yes, please.
you're
Said yes, please.
He's a reliable person. That's copyright settings. If you've never seen this shit before, it's probably a bit of a surprise to you. Permissions, upload deep, community. All right, there we go. We'll just put in. Now that should put in David. What happened then? Did I put it in?
Yeah. But I don't know whether you get access to this stream because it's already active.
Is that the David we just did then?
Yes.
Correct. That's the right thing. So it used to bring the icon up when you did that. Yeah. Type something now, David, so it maybe take 30 seconds for it to actually come together. We can probably turn that off for the moment. We're not doing any more sharing. Stop streaming that. Yeah, that should put a spanner on you now when you type something, and then you should be able to put a link up.
It may or may not, depends on whether he can activate it during a live stream, that's all.
So we'll wait the 30 seconds, of course. There we go. Now you should be able to put a link up. There you go. That's one of the good things about Twitch. You can actually do this and do it automatically on Twitch for like 60 seconds, 120 seconds or whatever, where you can't do it on YouTube. Yeah, so that link, the link you're going to post should come up now. So, Oggy might be interested in your book club thing. Yeah, so. And virtual rain from the cloud, that's right, yes. There we go, book clubs, there we go. Oh, it's actually, well, maybe I'll set this actually something I can share. Book clubs join. Log in. See, again, this is the thing I was trying to allude to before we go. Cross-site logins. Let me just reiterate this one here. This is something you should avoid at all cost if you're on the internet. Right, see how you've got, okay, name, email, correct password, okay? Now, of course, in my case, that's the sort of passwords my system does, right? You'd never guess that in a million years, or I think it's 30,000 years, I think, for the biggest cray at the moment. But never use this, never use this. Never use Google login, never use Facebook login, never use another site's login to log into a new site. That is a definite no-no, and it's the one thing I wish everybody would understand. Always use individual passwords. If I can sort of say that 100 times, use individual passwords, never use cross-site login. It'll save you in the end. Because if you if one gets hacked, that's it, you're gone. Okay, Google and Facebook, very minimal chance of getting hacked, but you don't know what these plugins are doing, and when I say plugins, these sort of plugins here, these are plugins made for Google. They go through an authentic, but there is code behind that, right? And if you don't know what the code is, yeah, never ever use cross-site login. You'll thank me. Okay. I think the community service announcements is finished, and it's 15. We are just on the 1 minute, 1 hour mark.
Your PSAs?
That's it.
PSAs, set now.
Set now. Next week we're going to teach you Thai. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's been fun having you along. Hopefully you enjoyed and got something out of that. As I said, this stream here, we see that people come into the stream over a 48 to 72 hour period just to catch up on the thing. That's why we always like to have it a bit of fun, a bit of joking, a bit of everything else. And, you know, it's a get together where everybody can all hang out in the one place and be stupid. And I lead everybody on being stupid, don't I? It's the best. Yeah. all good. Okay, he said, get the mute, cue that song and get the, yeah, okay. Yeah, certain, so, yeah, okay. Yeah. Use complicated passwords, guys, you know. Use a password manager. There's a few out there. LastPass has been hacked a few times. Have to reiterate that, so it's, you know, take that risk, but I use 2FA authentication for my LastPass, so that indemnifies that. That's a hash on top of a hash on top of a hash, which means it makes it very, very hard for them to even get anything out useful out of any sort of data mining they might do if they got something. And yeah, they got hacked in 2016. I think they got hacked last year, and they had, you know, but they all get hacked. You know, that's it. They all get hacked. And LastPass, I trust LastPass. That's all I can say. I don't get any referral links because I don't have a referral link program, which is annoying. I'd like to get a referral and get a kickback for referring it and using all these words. But, you know, that's the way it goes. I'm out of here. End. Cue.
Maths
Closing.
is hard.
Maths is maths. Don't start with the math. Close your screen. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, peace out, guys. Love you. Leave you. See you next week. We'll be over in Twitch in 30 minutes, okay? So, you know, if you want to carry on the chat, we need 5 people chatting at once on screen. So this is a call to action, guys. Get on there. And you got the link, but I think the link's coming up here. Where's the Twitch link? It's in the
I can put the Twitch link up there.
Yeah, you put the Twitch link here. Just go and go. You'll have to obviously make an account in Twitch, but it is an 18 plus, so as long as you're over 18, you know, you've got to sit still.
There we go.
When I log in there in 5 minutes time or 10 minutes time, I should see all these 15 new people. You know, there we go. Twitch, PopeKael, that's it. Hit that follow button. I don't have to subscribe yet. The follow button's all you need to do, but you do need to have an account for that, and it's a verified account. So yeah, it's the way it works. I'm out of here. I'm talking too much. Closing screen. Peace out. Hasta la vista, baby. And as Stephen says, get a grip, man. Get a grip.